Watch me slide. Let's fucking go. Let's get him this shit, bro.
That was bass.
The fuck was that? Horrifying. But anyway, I am here right now, coming at you from the Shadow Realm, whence I came from. Me, the guy, the dude, and the lad. Sanctification, Scum God. Known by many other names, none of them matter. I want to finish on. I want to cap off this little mini segment, this mini era I did on Phil shit. To come at you with some of the earliest known, I don't know what to call this, documentation of Phil being Phil, with one of the most 2000 things I've ever heard of, tophaters.com. Now the hyphen in the named website, that chef's fucking kiss, baby. This one's gonna be short. I'm gonna probably just read this and look around the site, but even then, it's fucking gold. Listen, this was like what, 2003? 2003, I think it should be when this site was around. So, and this song, Masada, King of Hate, produced by HS Tracks. The original upload doesn't exist anymore, but you know, this one does, the tractor one, so that's pretty cool. Phil would have been, I don't even know how old this guy would have been. He was like 29 or 20, no, 29 I think, 2009. Either that or 28. So like, you've been on that by 6 years, he was like 22, this is young Philly. But here we have Why We Hate. Alright, let's start this fucking shit off right. Let's take a sip real quick. Habanero. I know this song, this is my shit. I rock with this all day. It goes hard. Why do we hate? Because we've been hated on. We've had enough, and we don't give a fuck anymore. There are some times that shit-talking, hate, and mean jokes are acceptable between friends or acquaintances who know you will not be insulted. Or when you say it as a joke immediately afterwards, and you apologize if the party's offended. There are times where criticism is acceptable, when it is constructive, and when it is justified. Unfortunately, I've experienced those kinds of hate that do not fit into those two categories. More than enough, and I've had enough of it. It all comes down to the fact that the Street Fighter community is changing. It used to be smaller groups of younger people who got together and respected each other, played games, and had a good time in general. Yeah, there was shit talking, but it was amongst friends. It was all good. But now, with the dawn of the internet, 2003, let's just really just. I'm not gonna go back to like WWE. That's dumb. But the internet. Wow, there's a band called the Internet. Fuck you. Internet. Let's go. When was it? World Wide Web doesn't count. That's not really the internet. But like dawn of the internet. Let's. Advanced commercial opportunities. Let's go. Yeah, 1995. So it was around at least in the 90s, at least. Which I guess is still the dawn of the internet, kind of. But I mean, we're still kind of in the dawn if you want to get down to it. But also, I do like that transition. I've experienced hate that doesn't fit in those two categories. More than enough, and I've had enough of it. It all comes down to the fact that the Street Fighter community is changing. Alright? But now, with the dawn of the internet and the evolution of the SF community into something more than just a very small niche of internet, of subculture, of a very small niche subculture of gamers, things have changed dramatically. SureYouCan.com hosts forums that have thousands of users. Xbox Live allows you to play people all over the world without ever seeing their face. Arcades are closing down all around the nation, cutting off the in-person competitive atmosphere that Street Fighter has always had. And it seems that along with the change, there is a change in attitude I am not liking one bit. I could sit here all day and list all day long and list times I've been hated on. I can go on to a 10-page defense of my situation in the Shady K incident that happened in summer 2002. But I won't. I could describe how, in the times that I have selflessly endeavored to make video organized tournaments, and had aided the SF community in many ways, I have met nothing but hate and criticism and opposition. I could sit here and list times when the entire East Coast has been hated on. Holy shit, it was Gang War. On IRC, in Relay Chat, I think, so just the general chat room, in the forums, and at national tournaments. Tournaments? That's not even the accent anymore. Gross. And I could go into a lengthy justification of why I am justified in making this site and seemingly hating on so many. But I'm not going to do that, because those things are in the past and need to be let go. It would take me forever, you would fall asleep reading, and it would be shitty. But yeah, shitty. But you did. Yes, I mean, it's in the past that you went on with it, whatever, okay? What I am going to do is make a short but sweet list of things that are absolutely unacceptable in the Street Fighter community, or in the world today in general for that matter. Gratefulness. Under no circumstances should you ever criticize something that someone is volunteering for. Volunteering for? What the fuck is this accent? It started out of Brooklyn, and now it's going to, like, a special person. Or given to you for free, unless it affects you in a monetary or personal safe type of way, or fairness is ultimately jeopardized. You should not be whining and complaining about tournament videos, trailers, pictures, internet website bulletin boards, Apex, or anything else you get for free on the internet. You are not paying for these services. Someone is working their ass off to give you these things, and unless you have constructive criticism, which could help somebody improve the quality of their work in the future, then don't say anything at all. Don't say, that video sucks donkey nuts, go dig yourself a ditch and die, noob. If you have something to contribute, legitimately suggest something for the video, and leave it at that. Tearing someone's work apart with no justification just pisses them the fuck off, and you've wasted your valuable time making the comment in the first place. Ah, the young internet. If you are at a video game tournament, do not harass the tournament staff with inane and idiotic questions. What does that consist of? If I just don't know, the fuck, bro? Do not complain about unforeseen circumstances and things out of their control. For example, at Evolution, a lot of people bitched about MVC2 finals being sudden death, and the tournament being cut short and rushed. There are a lot of factors that made the tournament that way. Expensive video and DJ equipment getting stolen the night before, links between Japanese Americans cabinets shorting out, etc. You have to understand that every tournament is a learning experience for everyone. No tournament is gonna be perfect. There should be no hate involved whatsoever, just constructive criticism. However, there was nothing. It's like a lisp now, what the fuck? There is nothing wrong with complaining / hating if you believe that there are unfair practices going on in a tournament that are deliberate. For example, the scandals at ECC5 and Evolution, where a certain percentage of the money was withheld from the tournament winners without their previous notification. Complaints and hate were well warranted, but if the situation is resolved in a fair manner, as it was at ECC when the tourney winners did end up getting when the tournament winners eventually did up getting the money that initially promised, there is no reason to continue the hate. To do so would be unwarranted and just plain stuck up. There was no reason for the West Coast to boycott ECC 6, but because of the few players who badmouth ECC even after they received their money. The boycott was nevertheless put into place. Doesn't feel bad enough Twitch, even though they paid him. He receives my whatever. That's the truth. Because I'm pure fact. Watch me in the booth. I am the king of hate. Because I'm pure fact. Watch me in the booth. I came out the bottom, no slots in my pocket. In other words, fuck love, I never really got it. I never really had shit. I always had to rock shit. That's why the higher is so high in the mix. It's a lot. You know, it's all about Glock. Talk a lot. This flow is insane. This flow is fucking bonkers. Holy shit. Oh my god, there's much more. 2. Courtesy, manners, and honor. Under no circumstances should you take it upon yourself to randomly hate on people over the internet, IRC, chat client, SRK forums, or any other form of non-personal communication. Chances are, if you engage in that kind of shit talking and hate on a regular basis, you are a bitch that hides behind their computer. There it is. Because you are too scared to say anything in real life. It is not hard to see how when a disagreement arises on an SRK board, legions of toadies, so to speak, appear out of nowhere and begin to take sides. In most cases, these people have nothing to contribute besides defamatory. Holy shit, I thought I said inflammatory. Defamatory, idiotic comments that only further inflame the. Is that a word? Inflame? I mean, I guess, but it's like swelling, not like. Maybe it's like, you know, like inflame, like it increases the fire. I don't think it does though. Okay, no. Provoke or intensify strong feelings. I was fucking wrong. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking dumbass. Talking basil after eating a habanero. That flow, I can't understand it. He's so many syllables. Holy shit. That only further inflame the disagreement between either of the two parties. Save the drama for your mama and shut the fuck up if you're not involved. Fucking Scott Steiner over here, alright. Do not act as if you are better than anyone else. Oh man, Phil. Can I find Go Bronze yourself? I can at least pull a video that you can like see it yourself and see what's going on. But DSP, what was his name? What was his? No, not that dude. What was that? Can I find Go Bronzer? No, there it is. King of Suffering. If I can find that video. There it is. The War Dog Leader video. That's what you want to find. In this video, just to summarize it for you, Phil is being like, I can't even eat, I can't do anything, my girlfriend left me, it's so hard. And then War Dog Leader pulled up like, hey man, my brother just died, and like, I can still cook food for myself, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that hard. And then, which you can say it's like it's a suffering a little bit, but still, it's the way Phil went crazy on this dude. It was insane. He beat the fuck out of him, like verbally. It was so out of place. Because you just watch it yourself. It's wild. And watch this one, dude. This one's good too. Shout out to Mr. Huff. You know, I'm gonna watch that actually. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, this is for me personally. I'm personally enjoying this on my after the stream. So that's do not talk shit behind someone's back. So, Rambo and Howard. I mean, listen, I can just pull it up right now. Uh, I can't type right now. Thank you. John, Rambo, and Howard. That's a great video. And then, again, Mr. Huff addressing them. He talked a lot of shit behind their backs, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Ever, especially if you do not know that person very well, or at all in real life. I think it's worse if you don't know them in real life, actually, because you know them. Most of the time, people do this to make a name for themselves to look cool to the peers. You can say it's only the internet all day long, but that doesn't mean the goddamn thing. It's still hurtful, it's still wrong, and you still shouldn't do it. If you wouldn't do something or say something in someone's face, then don't bother to do it over the internet. Because it's not just a game when you engage in such activities. Pull shooters, alright. Be prepared to be met with an excessive backlash of hate, including the possibility of getting your ass beat over it in real life at some future date. You are asking for it by engaging in such activity. Okay, Phil has the do-rag on. Phil has the motherfucking the do-rag on. Alright. This is probably more of a Google, I think. No, I will use mine. Can I just find? I just want to go back. No, it's not the tab. It's just tab then. My monitor shut off. Oh, it's back. All right, cool. Get your ass beat in real life. DSP. Viskin. Now, if you don't know Viskin, if you know FGC stuff, that's Viskin. There you go. That's Viskin. That's the image. That's the image. That's also the image. I fucking love this image. The Akuma Ryu picture, the Alpha 3 picture. It's the best. It's yeah, that one. And then fucking Alex Valle. Is that Valle? I think it is Valle. The Fat Boy Valle. But that's the image right there. Yeah, Kappa. I mean, Kappa's Kappa, but still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's Viskin. That's the one. And then, if you don't believe that, because I mean, you might not. Especially you can sort of Jaha too. Oh, it exists? Alright, so Jaha talked about it. Okay, that's the Shady K one then, where Jaha was gonna beat the fuck out of DSP in the washroom. Now mind you, Jaha's a big boy, you know. He's a big guy, big muscular man. Can I find the sleeping Jaha picture? I do want that picture. Big Sleeping Dogs fan, I am. Big fan of Asian people, I guess. That's a sus thing to say, but whatever. It is okay. There it is. Sleeping Jaws. Yeah. So 2 testimonies from guys who were going to beat the fuck out of DSP. The fuck is this? Alright then. You might not believe it, but I mean, for Phil being like, I mean, after the Jaha thing happened too, being like, I would beat the fuck out of you in real life. I mean, calm down, Phil. Trying to pull up the straps, get out of here. And then you got beat the fuck out by fucking... Okay, one more. This is for you to watch in your own time, because it's a whole ton of shit. If you care, you can watch it. Alright, what would it have been called? DSP Triforce. There it is. Triforce insulted one of DSP's friends. They went like a radio show, and like Phil tried to make him apologize, and Triforce said, "Go fuck yourself," basically. But it was like an hour for some reason. Alright. On the flip side, if you are a victim of online hate, it is acceptable to defend yourself to a point. I'm racist. To a point. but do not take it too seriously. Chances are, if someone is trying to make your life a living hell on the internet, it is because they themselves are losers who feel inadequate with themselves and in their own lives. They need to raise themselves up by bringing others down, and this backstabbing technique is the perfect way to do it. They don't think they'll ever have to deal with you in real life, and they think they can get away with anything over the internet. Attempting to hate back, excessively defend yourself, or appeal to others will only prolong the hate. In most cases, the best course of action is to just drop it altogether. If the hater thinks you're ignoring them, they will have lost their valuable attention they were seeking, and will probably drop the whole thing in the end. Yeah, they might, Phil. They might, Phil. Can I just? I'm just pulling up all these things you can look at, and this is just me with my fucking knowledge. So you can find people who know way more, who can really guide you down the path. You can counteract every single thing he said, even if it was right. Because guess what? This man's insane. This should be the video. But even if you want to really waste your time, you can. If you really want to waste your time and watch the whole context, there is That's a really rough thumbnail. The Fallout Marathon. Yeah, that's what this set of videos, the hour-long videos. Yeah, you can watch these videos. All of this shit, there's a lot of segments. There's other highlight channels you can find it. It's Phil really going into the fucking trolls. I have stretched this up 20 minutes. It should have been more than 16, I'm sorry. But let's finish this one up. Alright. Yeah, you could ignore them, Phil, but Phil doesn't ignore them. One more last point to add. Do not, under any circumstances, go into someone else's home turf and attempt to confront them about anything unless you have lots of back. Fact of the matter is, 9 times out of 10, they will bitch out and bring friends to do their dirty work for them. So, learn from my experience and travel with a reliable posse when taking care of business. Phil, enough said. If you under any circumstances commit any of the idiotic actions listed above, you are fair game to be hated on. So get ready, motherfuckers, cause TopHaters.com is now in full effect. This dude had shooters! This dude fucking put up with the fucking sticks! Motherfucker! This guy's a madman! I do want to find that clip. If I could find DSP, what was that British dude's name that worked with New Legacy Inc? Also, New Legacy Inc didn't know. They don't know. They still don't know, because guess what? They don't care about DSP. Damn it! Yeah, there's the one. Thank you.
Come on, man.
So, yeah, I know, they came out with the new DLC, Criminals and, what, Steroids or something?
The awesome one's tears sustain me. Sending me hate messages now.
He's sending you hate messages, are you serious?
Right? Yeah, he's like, oh, stop sucking Phil's dick.
Wow.
Your tears sustain me, awesome one.
Yeah, how you doing, Be Awesome One over in Europe? How you doing? I have your name and address, so, you know, any day that I feel like making a trip across the pond, I'll come see you.
This man said, if I ever feel like taking a trip across the pond, I'll come see you. Oh my god, Phil. If I take a trip across the pond, I'll come see you. What the fuck who does he think he is? Why is he trying to run hits on people? This dude's insane. He's a madman. He's a freak beast. He's a monster. God damn. Holy shit. He's insane. He's a freak. He's not fully there. He's not. He's not. This guy, you have to admit it, he's a monster. You have to. The way this dude, and that's when it changed. I'll tell you why we hate. In today's society, people are too politically correct. They're afraid to say what's on their mind, to push the envelope, to be themselves and let it all out. We at Top Haters are not afraid. On this website, you're going to find many nasty parodies. You're going to find mean and degrading criticism of people you probably respect. You're going to find wacky pranks and crazy jokes that push the envelope perhaps a little bit too far. But that's what we're all about. No one is safe from our hate. Just keep that in mind. It's all about having a sense of humor and not taking shit talking seriously. So like this? Is that not serious? I guess not. I recognize that guy, but I don't know who he is. That black dude, I know that black dude. If I can just find the actual website. It's really annoying to find because no one cares about it. It's fucking bullshit. It's stupid. It's legit people who don't like DSP. And I think the one actual... Yeah, it's Kappa. Which is a different capture. The last hurrah. I have to read this. It was recently brought up in the ECC grudge match discussion thread on SRK, and rightly so, that I'm looking for recognition in all the wrong places. I've never placed in a major tournament, and that's what counts. That point is absolutely correct. I barely enter tournaments. What can I say? I go to one maybe every 2 or 3 months with little no practice. I've pretty much been making money matches and losing the tournament as a warm-up. Alright, Phil. If there were more tourneys in the CT area and I didn't have to drive anywhere from 2 to 4 hours to get one, I'd play more and place. But that's not the situation. Unlike a lot of kids who play Marvel, I have a busy life like fucking kids get, gone for kids. I go to a school full time. Oh, this was like university, Phil, shit. Yeah, 22, yeah, huh? Graduating in May, baby. And work 20 hours a week in between school. I play Marvel maybe 1 to 2 times a week if I get the chance. Against the same people over and over. Although I've never placed in a major tournament, I've beaten the best before on both coasts, or gone pretty damn close. So is Kevin Smith from CT, his homie Kevin Smith. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're not gonna see me win the tournaments because I don't want to enter it. I probably play the least out of the top players on the East Coast. I don't have a place to play like Philly, CTF, or Florida, where there are central arcades that people can play on all the time, attend tourneys and get good. I've been playing on shitty controls in CT and attending a rare tourney here and there. I haven't been pissed off much about not getting mentioned, as much as seeing guys like Infinite, getting name drops all over the place. There are people who are just as good or better who aren't getting mentioned, and it pisses me out to fuck off. If I had a place like CT in my backyard to play, and as much free time as these kids, I'd be non-consensually having intercourse with people all over the place. But I just don't. Look, Street Fight has always been my hobby. I've been playing since World Warrior, and gone to the competitive scene with MVC1. SF has always been part of the recreational part of my life. A way to have fun and blow off steam while meeting people from all walks of life, all over the world, from all over the world, and I otherwise wouldn't have met. SF has brought me a lot of joy, and I'm grateful, but that chapter of my life is coming to a close. As much as I want to say that I'll be playing SF forever, I know that's not true. I know it's already died in the form that I grew into arcades. They won't exist soon enough. Combine that with the fact that I'll be getting a job, a real 40 to 60 hours a week, Monday to Saturday job after I graduate, coupled with... Wait, I fucking lost my place. How did I do that? Coupled along with my bills, my own car, my own place, and other shit that's gonna take up most of my time. As much as I want to, I know there won't be room for SF in my life anymore. Besides maybe attending ECC. It's going to be more for reminiscing and chilling with old friends than anything else. I know I've never placed in a tournament. You're preaching to the choir. I'm mad at myself for not having discipline to do that. But other things always come in the way. This year, for the first year ever, I honestly feel I can be considered top 10 MVC2 on the East Coast. I don't know why. It's probably because most of the game hasn't found and gave me a chance to play catch up with the rest of the players. But I feel I'm good enough. No bullshit. I don't even know if I'm going to MWC or EVO as I'd like to. Most like, this is when 2005 is next year. Most likely my job will conflict with that. The top haters are gonna fade into nothing. There won't be a time to maintain a site anymore. Start controversy. Be one of the few voices to speak out against the majority of Street Fighter authority. That was a bar right there. One of the few voices to speak out against the majority of the Street Fighter authority. Let's go. Yeah, bars, alright. Hey, he's dark enough. Someone else is gonna have to pick up the reins. Come ECC, it's all gonna be different. It's not just gonna be another tournament for me to fuck around at and lose. It's not gonna be time to make excuses to play my controls. It's not gonna be time to back down and get tired and quit and lose and give up. It's going to be time to put up or shut up. And if you know me, you know I don't shut up much. I'm gonna play my hardest, use all this hate to fuel me, and become. Wait, hold on. Use hate to fuel him. Hold on, wait.
That's why I'm the king of hate, because I'm the king of that hatred against me. I own it.
And I become a fucking powerful person
when
I use
people telling me that I suck and I can't do something. I wouldn't fucking be here.
He owns the hate. It's actually how it works. That's what he did. He was gonna use the hate. Why is above you gamers? Use all this hate to fuel me and prove to the community that I grew up with, and hopefully help build that anyone can do anything and overcome everything if they have enough determination and heart. In short, you're not gonna see DSP or Phil Burnell, the king of hate, or Darkside Phil, or Woe Moses, or the guy who got punked by Jaha. Okay, so he did get punked by Jaha. Or Monkey Spank, or anything else at ECC. You're gonna see the most determined player you've ever met. Don't take it, I don't take it lightly anymore. I'm not a one-team wonder, or a cable home anymore. I'm just a man, a player given everything. He's got to win. For most of the East Coast, it'll probably be the last time you'll ever see me in a tournament. As much as I want to say no, I don't accept this, I really do. This is going to be it for me, unless by some miracle I get to show up at MWC or EVO, which I would love, but chances are ECC is the last hurrah. I'm hungry, hungrier than ever, and at ECC, I'm gonna fuck you up. I wouldn't know a better way to say goodbye. DSP. I don't know, man. That was kind of epic. I kind of like this guy. He seems kind of cool, actually. Seems like a very cool dude. But I do like how this whole thing's I had to have a real job. I have to do this and this and that and that. But then he gets a YouTube job and he didn't win a tournament ever after being on YouTube. I mean, he never won a tournament, period. But he won like regionals and shit like that, which doesn't really count at a certain point. Like no one's like tracking the regional winnings in any sort of major way. But he had so much more time, and he really didn't do anything with it. It's how it is sometimes. Editorials. Yeah, these ones are. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this, but because this one right here is a bit mean. But yeah. Kill Bill, kill Phil. Yeah, there's shit here. There's a lot of shit here. WrestleMania 20. God damn. And the cameraman didn't even get many good shots. Is this a... No, this is shits. I don't know, it's weird. I think it's a font, but I'm seeing like the bar of the H turning into like a U, but it doesn't make sense. He's not saying sluts, but he did say shits. I mean, I guess the I is right there. Yeah, there's a lot of shit here. There's a whole ton of shit. It's very fun. I'm not reading all this. I don't want an hour-long video of me browsing a shitty website. But you know what, man? Listen. I thought it'd be shorter, but it's like a normal length video on YouTube now, so that's pretty cool. I will see you all later. This is the Prince of Hate, Scum God, Sanctification, the guy, the dude, the lad, and the motherfucking prince, bidding thee adieu and au revoir. Wait, shit. Oh, I missed the button. Damn, I'm still here. It's fucked up, man. I missed the. Is there a hotkey for it? Maybe there is. Hold on, let's try space. That is not it. Well. Oh, wait, no, didn't work. Alright, well. Bye.